Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be having some fun. We're going to be learning how to create a poster in Canva. So let's get started. So, your goal and my goal today is going to be to create a poster in Canva that is all about me. You're going to log into Canva for education. You're going to be able to search and choose a template, change text, font, and styles, and insert text, images, and elements. So we're going to have lots of fun in Canva today. So what I want you to do is type in your Chrome browser www.canva.com. You're going to notice that you get another pop-up that comes up asking you to log into Microsoft. So it looks a little bit different. We're going to have to type in your Microsoft credentials that will get you into Canva. So what I'm going to have you do is I want you to type in the first part of your email, which would be your Google email and your student ID number. So you're going to type in your student ID number, and then you're going to choose the @ series.k12.ca.us. You're going to type all of that in. And then the same password that you use for your Google account. So why don't you go ahead and do that right now? This page here, or this landing page for Canva, which is your home page, you're going to see all the different types of templates and all the different types of designs that you can create. But today, again, our goal is to create an all about me poster. So the first thing you're going to want to do is in the search bar at the top, you're going to type in the word poster and hit enter. So Canva has a lot of cool designs that are already created for you. These are called templates. And in these templates, they look very different, but they have similarity on how you insert pictures and text and different types of design ideas. So you can actually look through here and get a lot of ideas on what you want to do with your poster. And you will notice that there's not just all about me posters in here, but there's other types of posters that you can use too. Different checklists we'll see here. There's teachers use this too to create their rules. And there's a ton of things in here that you can look through for later. Like there's a news type of template where you can create your own newsletter. But for today, our focus is going to be on an all about me so that you can share with your teachers and your class a little bit about you. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we have our templates up, we can choose any of these and we can update it and change it and add text and colors and whatever we want to do. But I actually want to see what's available for all about me or about me. So at the very top of the screen, I'm going to click in the search bar and I'm going to hit the space bar right after poster and I'm going to type the word about me. So I am actually now not just searching for poster, but I'm searching for poster about me. I'm going to hit enter. Now it's a little bit more organized on what I'm looking for. I now see things that are just focused on about me. So if I scroll down, I can see all the different types of templates that are available. If I keep going, you'll notice some of them have pictures, some of them do not. Some of them have a lot of different types of colors, and some of them are more natural. So you can choose whichever one that you would like. Remember, too, you want to keep it simple so it's easy for our readers to read. We don't want to put too much text on there. So I'm just looking to find something that I think I would like to use. And I am going to choose, let's see, how about this one? So I clicked on the template that I wanted to use. I'm going to choose customize this template. And again, you can pause, you can stop this video at any time to be able to spend some time searching and looking for your own template that you would like to use. So I would suggest anytime that I show you something new in this video, pause it and then follow the instructions and try it out. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get this poster ready in case your teacher decides to print it. So we want to make sure that it's a poster size, and we can do an 8.5 by 11, which is the regular print size of a paper. So we're going to go up to resize up here, and we're going to change this from centimeters to inches, which is IN. The width is going to be 8.5. And the height is going to be 11. We will choose the option to resize. And it's going to tell me, oh, yep, there it goes. It is now 8.5 by 11. So now I have my template up here and I'm ready to start working. So let me show you some basic things that are helpful. On the left-hand side, you have these options here of elements, text. There's some other features here too, like upload if you wanted to upload a picture of yourself. And there's also options down below where you can zoom in, zoom out. So if I wanted to really see here the font, or maybe decide, I can see a little bit better where I want to be working, maybe just a top section here, I'm going to click in here. This actually, you can see that I clicked in there. We have this bar around here where we can add, this is where we can add the text. You can also make the text bigger or smaller by grabbing from the right-hand corner of the box. And again, I have to select the box first so I can see it by clicking on it. There's an outer box here. This is not for text. This is actually a type of image that's here as a background. And there's all different types of fonts that you can use within here as well. So let's get started. This is, again, an all about me. So I'm going to show you an example, and then I want you to try it on your own. I'm going to say here, my name is, by clicking in here. This is Sandoval. And then see how it went down below? I can just grab this here, drag it over to the right. Did you notice how I grabbed this little line here instead of the right-hand corner? Well, if I grab this, it's going to kind of make my box a little bit longer. This, again, makes the text bigger, which I can do, or I can make it fit by grabbing this little line right here at the end. So now everything fits. And if I wanted to, I can also change the font up here by hitting the plus and minus button or typing a number in. Now, if I wanted to change the background color, I can do that by clicking on here and the background, and I can see this little box pop up right here. If I click on this, I can choose all these different colors. So say I don't want pink, but maybe I want to try this blue here. Then it kind of changes the blue there. Or maybe I want to try purple, or maybe that's a little bit too dark. I can go in and customize as detailed as I want by dragging this here. This little plus button here gives me some customized colors. So maybe that purple's too dark, but I wanted to lighten it up just a little bit. I can drag this to the left. It also gives me the color down here, which is the color code that I can use. If I wanted to use this color anywhere else, I can use the eyedropper tool and I can find out what color it is and then steal this little code here and use it later. That's a little fun fact there. I can also look at this and say, I don't think I really want to use this picture. This doesn't really describe me. Maybe I want to find another picture by searching under elements here and inserting something there. So maybe I want to delete this. I can click on that and then search for something more that I like. So for example, I am an educator, so maybe I want to find a picture, this is all pictures, but I can choose graphics. I could choose photos, and there's also some video options in here, but for today, we're not using those. There's also some shapes I can choose from, but I'm going to look for graphics, educator. Let's see what comes up, what I can find. Maybe I like this. Let's see. Well, I teach a lot with computers, so maybe I want to use this one here, which is kind of fun. So again, it's a little big. I can make this smaller by dragging to the right. Up here, instead of dragging from down here, I can also drag from any corner. I usually just always go to the bottom right or left, but any corner will make it larger or smaller. So I'm going to take that and click and drag and move it. And I want to make sure that it's a little bit smaller. So I'm going to put that right here. And see how you have those red lines that are there? They are going to guide you and show you what is centered with the text and maybe on the page with the image below. So it really looks at all your different images and elements in text and decides kind of what's a good spot for it. So right here, it's telling me it's right in the middle, so I'm going to leave it there. I kind of like the hello, but I want to change the color. So I can click up here and I can choose a different color. So maybe I want to try like this bright blue here. Ooh, I like that dark blue. Or I can choose an option to see this color of purple here. Maybe I want to change it to a darker purple and I want to see what color this is. I can go here and take the little eyedropper tool and put it right over that color. And then it gives me the exact color here, which is very neat. Change it to hello. So that is another little tip. You have some options now to add in whatever other pictures that you want to change. So maybe you like everything that's here. You want to say how old you are, or maybe you don't. You can change the text here to whatever you want it to say, like I did up earlier here. And my hobbies. So, I like to. Oh, did you notice what happened whenever I double clicked on there? It brought up the image. So I'm going to cancel that here and I'm going to go back to the text. It says my hobby. So I can't type over that because if I do, I'm going to get rid of the words my hobby. I need a text box. So I'm going to show you how to insert a text box. So if I go here, add a text box, it's tiny, just small, but I can change the font and make it bigger by hitting the plus sign here. And because it's going over my picture here, I can, again, remember, drag it, make it smaller. Not smaller, but it makes it like wraps the text a little bit there so I can fit more in here. And maybe I can put riding my bike. So now I can drag this and put this right here. And again, if I don't like this color, maybe I want to go with the purple that I chose here. I can click on this, go to my text color up here, and then choose the option of that purple. Oops, that didn't work because I'm in the text. So I need to click outside the text, make sure that my text is selected by clicking the text box, then going here and choosing purple. Now that worked. You also have the change all button here too, and it will change everything on the page. So if you like that color and you want to change all the black text to purple, you can do that as well. And if you don't like that, you change your mind, there's a little undo button here. You can click undo. And now you have the option to just go back to where you were. So there's a lot of different ones that I can add. I can change this so I can choose favorite food, or maybe I want to leave it. Maybe it's funny because my favorite food is actually cake and cupcakes and ice cream. So maybe I like those two and I want to write this in here with my text box. I can copy this already, this text box that I have made by hitting Control C on the keyboard at the shortcut key, or I can right click. I can do copy, right click, and paste. And now I have the same text and I can change it to say cake and ice cream. You'll notice what happened, right? It's giving me this little squiggly line. That means something's not right. Ah, it wants a dash. It's telling me that maybe I spelled it incorrectly. And you can only see that when you're inside the text box. So I'm going to hit ice cream. There we have it. And I am going to click outside so I can go out of how I'm editing. Now I can drag it and move it by clicking. And I want to expand this out a little bit more here, like that. I'm going to move this down. But now my cupcake is in the way. So I need to move this somewhere else, maybe right here. And I'm going to add another image, if I can find one, for ice cream. I'm going to go back to my elements. I'm going to do graphics and I'm going to choose ice cream. Ice cream, here we go. I like this one. Make it smaller. Drag it here. And there you go. So you can also upload a picture of yourself if you have one already and it's saved to your computer. You can choose the option to upload, and then you can choose upload files, find your picture, select it, and open it up into Canva. And now you have your picture in here, and you can take it and move it around just like we did with the images. You can make it smaller. You can even crop it. So here I don't like how it's so long. I want to make it a little bit shorter. So I can choose the bottom here and crop it about right there. And I can move this picture. Maybe instead of the computer that I put here, maybe I want to move my computer somewhere else. Let's see, let's move the hello this up a little bit more, and we'll put hello, my name is, and I'll put the computer right here. Changed my mind there. And then for my image, maybe I want to put this, oops. Right there. And again, these lines are going to guide me. So I can center. That should be centered about right there. I don't see that middle guiding line, but that looks about right. When you are done, you can hit the share button. But before you do that, just make sure that you named it. I don't know that I showed you to name it in the beginning of this video, so let's do that right now. Let's click inside of this box right here, and let's type all about me poster. I'm going to put my name, Mrs. Sandoval. There we go. Now we can click the share option, and one of our options, if we scroll down, is to download. So we can download this as a image file, which is a PNG, or as a PDF. And if your teacher is going to print it, then we want to choose the option PDF print. So make sure you ask your teacher. As soon as you have PDF print selected, we want to choose the option to download, and then it will save to your device, and then you can upload that into Google Classroom for your teacher. So I hope you had a fun time today learning about Canva, and I want the fun to continue with you creating. So have fun creating.